Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto! Today we're going to be playing some more of Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality. This is an indie game that was released by Maze Theory a couple of months ago, and BBC of course, and we're going to be hopping right back into this right now with some more of Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality.
Okay, we're in the inner temple of the First, and here she is. Don't try anything rash. She's unbelievably powerful.
Unbelievably powerful? You say it like it was a bad thing. Power, in the right hands, can be beautiful. And you don't have to worry about my omnipotence. After all, Mother knows best. I only wanted what was best for my children. Would you hold that against me? Could you hold that against any parent? The only difference is, I have the power to make my resolve become reality. I will give you a second chance. I will give all living creatures rebirth. And before that rebirth, I ask for only one thing: your death. Universal annihilation in exchange for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow. Talk about tough love.
I love you all. Good night.
I'm gonna need your help more than ever now, because the universe is hanging by a thread. The reality virus has deleted the TARDIS interior and wiped out almost everything. But hey, I love a good almost. And right now, that almost says to me, you can still do this. You can fight it. You can come back. Because this time round, I found out very quickly that sometimes all it really needs is a leap of faith.
Back in the land of the living, are you? The doctor filled me in. Turns out she didn't need the Zyton. But she did need you to visit all those places to collect the time crystals, because she knew the First was watching her, and by extension, watching you.
Those locations were the last things in the First's memory, and so they're virtually the last snatches of reality to be destroyed. I've hidden 3 items, one in each of 3 environments.
The doctor disguised the items, but all of them has something unique about their physical appearance. A clue that suggests they're bound up with the First in some way.
I'll explain later, but when they're placed together, they'll form a device powerful enough to deal with the First. I hope. Because the universe is so fractured, to reach a location that still exists, you just have to visualize it. That's what you've got to do now. I can't help you, because the voice you're hearing now is a simple psychic projection while I keep the First busy.
First, you must remember the office from the London laundrette. Let your memories guide us to where we need to go now.
Like, okay. So you have to imagine a place where you want to go back to. If there was any place I'd want to go back to, I don't think it would be a laundrette. I don't think I want to go back to the laundry room. Because I'm going to clean all my clothes again.
Is there anything in there? Great! And our neural connection is strengthening. Our optic connection is getting clearer. Start looking for the second piece. You got it. We need just one more piece, which means one more memory.
What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to interfere with my plans?
Ignore her. Just fine. You did it! We've got the final piece of the device. I'm gonna pull you back to the temple so we can put the 3 pieces together. We're back. Oh. What happened? The objects. They're here. But what do we do now?
You're too late. Don't you see that? I'm redeeming my children, giving you all a second chance. Why would you fight against that? Happy Mother's Day.
My lot, my people, they reckoned the first might make it here someday. So they created a device powerful and ingenious enough to send her back to her beginning. It was too dangerous to leave lying about. So I split it into 3 and hid it. I knew the first would be watching me, so I needed you to make sure those locations were amongst the last to exist, and that you could get back to them. That was crucial. You had to know them really well. I've appealed to the first to let us continue to live our lives, offered her a truce. She refused. So now you have to send her back to the genesis of time using the device you've assembled. You've hardly any time left.
I know what you've got to do. You've got to sonic the device.
Think of me kindly when I'm gone. When you see a sunset or flowers, remember my love for you. I only wanted what was best for my children. For you.
Well, I don't want you to get too big for your boots, but guess what? I reckon you just saved the universe.
Alright, so now we head back to the laundrette. Only this time, there's another doctor in this location. I think you know who I'm talking about. David Tennant.
The first's been flung back to the beginning of time, but she's not dead. Good news, without her, the virus ceased to exist and reality's snapping back into place. Right, let's get going. Always love this bit. Less good news. 'Cause the first lives, she's effectively in a time loop. She'll try time and again to unleash the virus and wipe out all of sentient creation. She'll always return. That's why you've always got to be there to stop her. Till I can come up with a long-term solution. Not gonna lie, getting some weird readings. Sorry I misled you, I didn't have a choice. I let the first kidnap me, and I had to let her think I was done for. I figured she might intercept some messages, but knew she wouldn't be worried about you collecting Zyton. All the time though, me, you and Emma were working together.
Thought you'd forgotten about me there.
Would I do that? And Emma, I'm gonna download your consciousness into a synthetic person, so you can live your life and... The cloister bell. I really must alter the sound setting on that thing, because that chiming, oh, it always scares me to death. I might change it to the Teddy Bear's Picnic.
What is it?
It's an old song, used to make my granddaughter laugh.
I meant the cloister bell.
Oh, well, it goes off when wild catastrophes are imminent. Which is why I'm dropping you two off. We're back, but something's changed. Whether you know it or not, you were in a time loop. But it's been disrupted. The readings almost suggest it's being manipulated by the... No! Couldn't be. You two better get out there and do your thing, but be careful. I'll find out what's causing the cloister bell to go off, then I'll pop back and see you both okay.
We want to come with you. If you're in trouble, we stick together.
Too dangerous. I'm sorry.
PA system, didn't she? Maybe if we get the electricity back on, she can communicate with us like that again. Right. In other news, I managed to take some readings from the TARDIS before it vanished. Looks like the reality virus hasn't been wiped out. A version of it's still at play, and it's stronger than ever.
Hang on, with a little bit of jiggery pokery, I should be able to... Yeah. Ah, there we go, I'm on the telly, hello! Right, where was I?
I'm the Doctor. Just probably not the one you were expecting.
You're the Doctor?
Oh, yes.
You don't sound anything like the Doctor.
Well, I must do a bit. No, teeny bit.
Nope, nothing like that.
In fact, I reckon... Her? Oh... Ooh, I cannot wait to see River's face. She'll be in 7th. Sorry, easily distracted.
Did our doctor send you here?
A, nobody sends me anywhere. 2, I'm here because of the time glitches sending everything all timey-wimey, lemon and limey. And, small eye, a friend of mine gave me a tip-off about 1 million years from now. Or was it last week? Anyway, point is, I need your help.
We'd love to muck in, Doctor. But we're trying to work out where our doctor is. And then there's the little matter of us having to save reality.
Sounds fun. Well, I say fun. I'm guessing it's slightly stressful. Well, I say slightly.
Doctor! That easily distracted thing. Yeah, happening again. Do you know where she is?
No, but I know what's waiting for you out there.
How do you know what's going on when you're from the past?
Like I said, I've got a friend from the future who's telling me what you need to know. Can't reveal too much, otherwise I'll break the Blinovitch paradox and I could destabilise the universe. Okay.
Right. I'm not sure I follow you.
Well, it's a fancy way of saying I can't give you too many spoilers. But the thing you know as the reality virus has been modified by some old friends of mine.
Who's in control of it now?
The Cybermen. So the time glitches the virus causes are going to get more extreme. In your reality, where you are right now, the Cybermen have already conquered Earth. That's done. Nothing can change that. You've got to find out what their next move is, because it's going to be big. And you're going to have to stop it.
How can we stop the Cybermen?
Not going to lie, it's a big ask. But somewhere out there in the junkyard, there's the head of a decapitated Cyberman. Find it.
Any reason? Or shouldn't I ask?
It should reveal what the Cybermen are planning. Then you have to find the Doctor, and that's it. That's all I can tell you. Sorry, you're on your own from this point.
You can't just leave us.
Well, you kind of can, kind of have to. But if it's any consolation, I have a funny feeling we'll meet again. Look, right now, I've got planets to save. And you've got to stop the universe conking out. So what are we all waiting for? Allons-y!
Okay, let's go and find that cyber skull. Upgraded the sonic. Try it on the door now. I've done a quick scan, and it looks like the Cyber Skull is on the other side of the junkyard.
So for the Cybermen, it's a bit more challenging. You really have to, it's a lot of stealth. You really have to, it's a lot of stealth involved. You can't be seen by them or else you're instantly dead. So yeah, fun times. Give it a quick blast with the sonic screwdriver.
Point 1. This cyber unit is equipped with Gamma level security. Point 2. Planet Earth has been reconfigured. It is now assigned to the new Cyber Empire. Humanity will be upgraded. Point 3. The reality virus has been reformatted using superior Mondasian technology. Point 4. Gamma level security includes a notification protocol. Your presence has been detected and reported to the nearest cybership. Point 5. You will be deleted.
The cybership. Well, we've really got their attention now. Looks like the TARDIS is on the cybership, and they got it up there using some sort of transmat system. If the TARDIS is on the mothership, it's a knocking bet the Doctor's up there too. Get to the base of the cyber tower. I can operate the transmat device to get us on board. You've just got to hold them for a few more seconds whilst I trigger the transfer. I've done it! Okay, we're about to transmat ourselves out of here. The reality virus must have done its thing, and yeah, I think it's a cyber warship. Have a poke around whilst I try to hack into its systems. I've had a nose around the ship's databanks, and it's good news, bad news time. Bad news is, this ship is en route to Telos. The Cybermen are looking to revive their frozen armies hidden away there, so the extra soldiers can take advantage of the chaos caused by their reality virus. But the good news is, I've detected an individual with 2 hearts. Gotta be the Doctor. Let's find her, but be careful. This place is crawling with Cybermen and their nasty little pets, the Cybermats. There are cameras in the corridors, so there must be a security feed we can hack into.
Locate and delete. You will not prevent the upgrade. Locate and delete. Locate and delete. Maximum deletion. You will not prevent the upgrade. Maximum deletion.
See that wall screen? Maybe we can decrypt some useful intel. Brilliant! Now we can see what the Cybermen are up to. Looks like we can take control of the Cybermats from here.
So by doing this, I actually stopped the Cybermen. They can't actually wake up from what I just did. So it makes it a lot easier to get past some of these guys without having to use stealth.
Cyber Reaper! A hunter, a legend. I thought they were just ghost stories. Legends. Warnings. Legend suggests that the Cyber Reaper was born at the end of the last great cyber war. What is it doing here? It must be the reality virus. Hey, I can detect an individual with 2 hearts below us. Take the elevator down. Look, another control panel.
good to see you again. By which I really mean terrible to see you again. No offence. You see, I almost had it.
Or thank you, as we used to say.
I snuck in here using the vortex manipulator I rigged up. It burnt out, but those things are cheaped at the best of times. Anyway, then I sealed off the cell because I created a telepathic link with the Cybermen. And let me tell you, that's not easy. You think getting through to a dentist on a Sunday morning is tricky? Walk in the park compared to establishing a dialogue with that thing. I mean, I've made it sound more trivial than it is through a poor choice of words.
And what exactly is that thing?
The Cybermen. Kinda like a repository of all cyber knowledge and history. It thought it was interrogating me, but I was unlocking it.
So, what's the plan?
Why does everyone always assume I've got a plan? I don't even know what I'm having for lunch yet.
Looks like it's opened by a handprint. Not just any old hand. We need one that's limited to 2 fingers and a thumb. Maybe we can find some spare parts if there's some sort of conversion room.
This is the age of steel. Maximum upgrade. Locate and delete. We are superior.
Now, these 2 Cybermen here will leave you alone. That one working on the computer won't touch you. This one here, provided you're ducked and you're not near him, he'll avoid you. Because I think he's like in a dormant state.
It's some sort of conversion chamber. We're too late to save those people being cybertized.
As I said before, you never want these Cybermen to see you.
Must be experimental.
It is basically
Let's go.
instant death. So we want to get down to places as quickly as possible. You do not want to. You do not want to run or anything like that. You constantly want to keep ducked to avoid to make less noise. These guys here won't attack unless you get right in their line of sight. Likewise, the Cybermen here won't bother you unless you get too close to them. So I think I can get up here and get that page at least. Yeah.
You are a rogue element.
God damn it, I didn't even see that one.
Element detected.
I think he went back. Or at least I hope he did. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Brilliant. I reckon we can use this to unlock the Doctor's cell.
All right, and that's it for that. Now we go right back to where the Doctor was, the 11th. I believe she's the 11th Doctor. We go right back to her. Or no, the 13th Doctor actually. We go back to her, and unlock her cell with the Cyberman hand.
This is the age of steel. Maximum upgrade. Maximum deletion.
There's another control panel we can use.
Is that an alarm? I just developed a really bad headache. Good. Let's implement standard operating procedure for whenever you hear an alarm. Hit the snooze button. Okay. This just in. This ship is no longer a ship. It's been redesignated. We're close to the 4th Cyber Legion now. So most of the Cybermen on board this ship can just transmat over to the main fleet, which is faster, more efficient. Gamma level security. The Cybermen know I've escaped from the cell, so they've initiated the self-destruct protocol. Huh, makes sense. When is a ship not a ship? When it's a bomb. Just to get rid of me. That's them off my Christmas card list. Right, we've got to get out of here fast. Well, fast-ish. I've got to get back in there and finish interrogating the Cyberium. Find out what the Cybermen's endgame is, and you have to destroy the ship's force field so I can pull the TARDIS in, and then we can all escape. I seem to spend half my life escaping. I'm so jealous of people who just leave. Actually, it's probably a bit boring. Right, what are you waiting for?
We're waiting for the slightest clue about how we take out the force field.
Emma, sending you the coordinates of the unit you need to deactivate. Once you've done that, it should be easy to grab the TARDIS. I parked it fairly near.
So we basically now just go back. We
Straight
backtrack.
on.
Yeah, I know. We backtrack back to that spinny thing that we saw earlier near the computer terminal, and we deactivate it with our sonic screwdriver. And then that's when the Cyber Reaper first appears, the first encounter with the Cyber Reaper, and you just want to run like
Right
hell.
here.
Run like hell away from the Cyber Reaper because, you know, he'll kill you. But yeah, so
Left here.
so far, I really, for an independent game, this is a really nice game. Lots of puzzles and such. It honestly feels kind of like a Myst style game to me, with Doctor Who themes, obviously. But I really do.
Sonic it.
I really do appreciate what it is. And I think they did a great job on it.
Oh no! The Cyber Reaper! Still can't access all systems, but at least I memorized the deck plans. I'll guide you to the bridge.
Yeah, I just realized that I went the wrong way, so that's why I did that. I need to go this way, actually. Now, when I take the elevator up, he's still gonna be here. Why did that? What is going on right now? Why is it taking me up and down? So we're basically backtracking now. So if you remember the route back that we took to get all the way here, which was from the bridge all the way here, we're backtracking now. All throughout this, I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna run because I feel like the Cyber Reaper is still on our tail. So probably best that we. And here we go. Nope. Wait. Sorry. This is not the bridge yet. We have to go through here. Yeah, this isn't making any sense. The TARDIS is supposed to be here. It's supposed to be like right here. I wonder if I made a wrong turn somewhere. That's strange. The only thing I can think is perhaps I had to go back to the doctor first before going to the TARDIS. If that's the case, I'm going to have to do some more backtracking. So let's do that, I guess.
Detected. You are a rogue element.
How did he see me? I think I know where I screwed up. I'm wondering if... Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to backtrack all the way... Okay. What? Why is that elevator? Oh my god.
We are superior. We are superior.
Are all these elevators... Okay, this one's there.
Locate and delete.
Alright, we're gonna do two things. First, I'm gonna go back... That's loud. We're gonna do two things. First, we're gonna go back and we're gonna see if we can... see if we were supposed to go to the doctor. And then from there, if there's nothing to do there, then we are going to go back to that area that I used the sonic screwdriver on. Because I think also, when I died, I didn't sonic that... No, that's exactly... Okay, now I know what I did wrong. Okay. Alrighty. I got it now. Alright, so all we need to do is sonic this again and not die. And then we just go back to the bridge. Alright, we got this.
Oh no! The Cyber Reaper! Still can't access all systems, but at least I memorized the deck plans. I'll guide you to the bridge.
You may be deleted. You may be deleted. You may be
Straight on.
You may join us or be deleted.
Left here. We need to get to the top floor. Take that elevator up. Cyber Reaper's getting close. Left here. It's right behind us. Right here. Go left. Turn right. Please, keep going.
Welcome back, fam. Oh, too early to call you that? Dunno. Anyway, nice work disabling the force field. Meant I could use the Cybermen's transmat to get on board and materialise around you. I should have mentioned that part of the plan. Sorry. Short on time.
Did you get anywhere with the Siberian?
I did. The Cybermen have upgraded the first reality virus.
Why would they want the chaos that will bring? I thought the Cybermen were all about logic and order.
Yeah, at any cost. They believe the chaos their virus unleashes will make planets super vulnerable to mass cyber invasion.
Okay, so they're betting that societies right across the galaxies will be in no state to resist their armies?
It's more than that. They think that with reality unraveling, people will actually want to be upgraded. That entire species will welcome cyber conversion to help restore universal order.
They're not short on confidence, are they?
Which may prove costly for them. Their version of the reality virus is more powerful than the first. But that's because it's not organic. It needs a power source.
So we just need to find it and destroy it?
Them. There are 3 transmitters hidden in 3 different locations. We need to find them all. We disable those transmitters, and this whole nightmare ends. Okay. Universe.
Looks like Mars, 22nd century. Something's off, though.
Cybermen, Daleks, weeping...
Okay, so this is the final area of the game. There's David Tennant.
You didn't think I was going to sit this one out, did you? Seriously? Allons-y!
Oh, looks like the Doctor knows where he's going. Keep up. Don't forget, we need to track down and destroy the force field units so the Doctor can get the TARDIS here.
So yeah, this is basically the final area of the game. Oh, I should have picked up that page.
You're almost there. Don't give up now.
Was that giant statue facing this way a minute ago? Keep going, Doctor. We'll catch up.
Don't give up now!
See that glowing? The Cybermen have built an amplifier around fragments of the first. That must be one of the reality virus transmitters. Looks like the Doctor needs a hand. Help the Doctor deactivate that transmitter. Wow, the time-space continuum packs quite a punch. We've been catapulted into another weak spot in reality. The next transmitter must be near.
Allons-y!
We're right behind you, Doctor. That sculpture isn't native to Mars, is it? Oh no! The Cyber Reap is still following us.
Well, yeah, he's the ending boss. He wants to kill us.
Almost there!
Where's the Doctor? We're on our own now. Some of this orbiting wreckage is passing pretty close. Hitch a ride.
So this is pretty straightforward. You want to grab the platforms that are closest to you and keep riding it all the way up to that.
Up above.
There we go.
See if you can get on that chunk of pillar.
Oh shit, the Cyber Reaper can actually, well, that's interesting. I didn't think you could ride those things.
Can you jump onto that curve, please?
That's the plan.
This is our chance. Use the summit to take out the power source of the reality virus. More chaos. The virus is unraveling causality. Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying today. Oh no! Even the laws of physics are breaking down. Great! My vertigo is kicking in. Big time. Steady. Careful! Some of these objects are unstable.
Shit, I forgot that these things disappear and reappear. So, this is not easy. Especially if the Cyber Reaper is like right damn there. Alright.
Watch your footing.
There we go.
Well, this is just weird. And after everything we've been through, that means weird is bringing its A game. I don't know about you, but this is making my brain itch.
Ah, damn it.
Yes, the doctor's here.
Don't try anything, or it will kill you. The Cyber Reaper. At last, the ultimate warrior. Pitiless, relentless, devastating. Not as tall as you look on telly. Go on then, let's have it. The bit where you lay it on thick with a bit of cyber gloating. You know, it's weird. For a race that's got no emotion, it feels like you lot love rubbing it in when you think you've got the upper hand. All that you will be deleted stuff. Why don't you ever just crack on with it?
We understand the value of fear.
To humans,
To Cybermen,
after all these years, after all these battles, after all these defeats, for you, that is, not me, you still don't get it. Emotions aren't how we live, they're why we live.
after all these years, after all these battles, after all the losses of loved ones. For you, not us. You do not understand.
Understand what?
Your lack of emotion is your greatest strength, Doctor. That single fact is why I recognized the value of upgrading.
To what?
To you.
No.
You are the ultimate warrior. Pitiless, relentless, devastating.
Is that what you think?
You reconfigure your friends, strip away their safety, and harvest their strengths. You upgrade them to soldiers. You have one goal: victory. And your reluctance...
I'm sure you've noticed by now that the subtitles aren't necessarily lining up with the voice actors. This is because the writers of the game had written the dialogue a specific way, but when they brought in all the actors from the show, they were like, well, no, we're going to add to that. And so that's what they did, but the dialogue had already been written, so the subtitles don't line up perfectly with what the voice actors are saying. Solely for that reason, is because the actors who came in, you know, they're from the show, they know how the characters would talk and everything, and so they added a lot more dialogue than what was originally in the script.
To acknowledge the rights of your enemies is...
Is what exactly?
logical. You will break the transmitter to destroy our virus?
Yeah. Natural reality will snap back into place and order will be restored. Job done.
You would eradicate the new realities created by the virus?
Where are you going with this?
You must choose victory or kindness. You must decide whether you have a warrior's heart.
Or?
A compassionate heart. In one reality, you encountered a human known as Renette.
Madame de Pompadour. Yes.
You felt love for this human,
Love is not a weakness.
and you lost her. But in this new reality, he stayed with her. They developed a family unit.
They are kids.
You are the ultimate warrior. Pitiless, relentless, devastating.
Stop it. Stop this.
Taking 2 minutes to lash up a video recorder out of an astrolab and some psychic paper. Ooh. You're losing your touch, Doctor. Doctor, huh? That was quick. been with the Doctor for years. And that's fine. I used to love it, though. Swaggering in somewhere. I'm the Doctor. This is Romana, Susan, Jamie or Sarah. Or Adric. Yeah. Not all good memories. Sometimes, when I'm sitting with your mum, she asks me, where have you gone? And it'll be Skara, or Gallifrey, Unit HQ. But I just shrug and say, nowhere, I was just thinking about it. Because I know she feels guilty. Even though I've told her a million times that this little house, with you lot in it, means more to me than everything out there put together. Our home is so much bigger on the inside. Anyway, I am leaving you this message in case anything happens to me. I want you to look after your mum. When you're old enough, she'll tell you stories of scary clockwork monsters who came to get her. The fireplace that could take you to the stars before it broke. And a man from another world who rode to her rescue on a big white horse. Yeah, maybe she'll share the stories that I told her. About people made of steel and cities made of song. She still thinks I regret losing all that, but she's so wrong. The truth is, I thought when I settled down with her that I was giving up the universe, but I was wrong. She was giving me the world. Don't let her forget that. She took her lonely angel and made him better. Maybe she should be called the Doctor. Let's face it, like I said, no one's called me the Doctor for years, and that's fine. Because, well, I prefer Dad these days. Anyway.
I've seen enough.
In this reality, the Doctor and his family live tiny lives. They are made happy by acts of irrelevance. You are on record as claiming, but for some people, small, beautiful events are what life is all about. You would destroy that, Doctor, for your victory.
The Cyber Reaper. All these years, I've thought you had one purpose. To destroy the enemies of the Cybermen. But that's not quite it. Your one mission is to find those enemies.
And nullify their threat.
And you've done it. I can't make this choice. So you've got to. You're the Doctor now.
Let's end this. It all depends on you now. One last transmitter. Run for it.
Yeah, come in. I just wanted to thank you for, saving the universe. After you zapped the final transmitter, the virus was destroyed and reality reasserted itself. For better or for worse. Hey, you're probably wondering where Emma is. Emma, can you hear us okay?
Loud and clear, Doctor. Loving your old TARDIS. What is it with you and hexagonal decorations?
How's the new body?
Amazing.
Give us a tick. I kept my word. Downloaded Emma into a synthetic body so she can move about, feel, taste, take part, do all the things we sometimes take for granted. Only problem was, after all the adventures she had gallivanting about with you, she wanted more of the same. So I took a few temporal liberties and sent her back in time. Yeah, she's gonna go travelling with someone I think you know. Actually, he can tell you himself. Left a message. I'll patch it through.
Hello. Just wanted to say thanks. I understand you had a very difficult decision to make and you didn't shirk it. Good word. Shirk.
Come on, Doctor.
Her ladyship won't tell me what the decision was about, but maybe I can guess. Hard sometimes, isn't it?
Get a move on.
Emma told me she's going to share some information, though, that I can pass on to you in the laundrette or something. Anyway, better get going. Emma wants to find out what it's like to live, so I promised I'd show her around the universe. And you know what? I really want to go.
We've landed. The TARDIS has brought us home. Recognise this place? Go on. Take a look. A million years from now, or was it last week? Reality itself was almost destroyed. It was saved by a hero, a mysterious traveller in time and space. Yeah, it was saved by you.
Alrighty, there we go. That was Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality. This is a PS4 game that I've been live streaming on the PlayStation 5. Very indie title, not a AAA title at all, made by Maze Theory and, of course, the BBC. I personally enjoyed it. It's, you know, kind of basic. It's a basic first-person puzzle-solving adventure game. So, quite fun. It's the only. There's not many Doctor Who games on console, and the ones that are on console, there's like a missing cell phone one, and then the other one is a VR game, which honestly, this is a part of that. So the VR game is included in this game. So the first part of the game, where you're with the newest Doctor, the female one, up until you meet the first and get rid of the first, that's the VR game. That's where the VR game ends, at that part. After you defeat the first, that lady thing in the sky, in the galaxy. The statue lady. That's where the VR game ends. Now, where this game continues on is when you go back to the laundrette and you meet David Tennant's Doctor. So this is in reality 2 games in 1. And so if you have the VR version, I would suggest probably not getting this one, because you'd be just replaying the exact same game, except not in VR. If you don't have the VR game, then by all means, if you are a Doctor Who fan, definitely get this. It's about $20. It's not very expensive. It's a budget title, but honestly, I think you'll have fun with the puzzles and just the overall adventuring. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today and everybody watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. I cover PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and VR games. If any of that interests you, please consider liking and subscribing. Over on my YouTube channel, you'll find a playlist section. This is a section of various games that I have live streamed that you might have missed. If you did miss a particular game, say as an example, you missed the first part of Doctor Who and want to catch up and see what you missed, simply go over to my playlist section, look up Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality in the folder in the playlist section. You'll find all the previous live streams in there. You'll also find a joint collaboration section. This is a section where I've worked with other YouTubers on their videos, and you can find those videos in that section as well. If you like what you see in that section, please consider liking and subscribing to those YouTubers as well. Anyway, that's it for me again. Thank you so much for tuning in if you did, and anybody watching after the fact, always greatly appreciated. I will see you guys soon at the Gamers Grotto. Tune in about an hour or two's time. We're going to be continuing on with more of Cyberpunk 2077, the next gen upgrade on the PlayStation 5. And possibly later on this evening, we will be continuing with Ghost of Tsushima, also on the PlayStation 5. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful day.